Hey guys. um, Someone requested, or rather brought up the idea of me playing the difference in bots. I tend to play Crazy Stone for a lot of the examples. I might get on KJS and use one of their bots. He says, well, how about you head over to OGS, play one of theirs, and tell us the difference? And I found the experience interesting. So I did that this morning around 6 a.m. I was actually up at midnight. Um, one of our someone who gave some comments. They're on a ship, and so they're in different places all the time. So that night they were in Australia, which is a really different time zone, and the only time we get together is if I got up at midnight, which was really fun. So we had a good time. But anyway, here we are playing an OGS bot named Fuego, and I decided let's do it at the 4Q level. That way I don't have to think too hard, and we'll just hopefully the question will be answered, which it was. The bot played differently. Okay, let's have a look. I'm white. I personally don't like, 3 offset stones. Starts getting complicated. How do you organize that versus that? And then we're over here. Gosh, what do you do now? This is so complex. So I like to keep it to 1 or 2 offsets, unfinished corners. Okay, black approaches. Lots of things to do. I just settled. Nice and easy. It's a standard sequence. Black does that in order to see where I'm going to play A. Let's have white play one further. And now black would play this move. And notice this shape is fine for black. But if white were here, black might feel the need to respond. Okay, now let's go to the game. I played here. So as we continue the Joseki, black can play this one. He's played one line further, which is the reason to play the Joseki this way. If I had played the long knight, he wouldn't play this because we're too close to the nasty situations in here. So if I play the short knight's move, he gets the bigger Joseki. If I play the long knight's move, he chooses the shorter Joseki. That's the whole reason to play A, is to gauge white's response. Okay, on with the game. I go to the next corner, right? Many possibilities, but the most basic idea, unfinished corner. There we are. Interesting. The A stone was kind of close to 2 white stones in the corner. So this is him defending as he supports the B stone, this kind of idea. Problem is the top's starting to look pretty flat. So I flatten it. Very low and flat situation. I'm getting great on the outside. He's getting uncomfortable on top. Uncomfortable position-wise, like he's wasting his time, too much energy. So it goes this way. Okay, I'll just stop you from connecting home. Looking forward to attacking that group later. And here I actually spent a little bit of time because I would like to play this move. That's the shape move. But I have to read out what happens here. So I'm like, okay, white, black, throw in, take, I get out. It's like, well, what have I accomplished? Well, he can live in the corner. I'm left with something a little uncomfortable here for later. So I didn't like it. It seemed I'm not getting strong here. So I played this way, and he can't connect under. Okay. Is that Sinte? No. I'm out. I'm alive. It's a nice big in-game move. I mean, his next move, not this one, but his next one. But that's in-game. So no, if he already had this in, oh yeah, I'm responding immediately. I'm surrounded. He's about to come under. There's dangers here. But as it is, no, I'm fine. Okay. Go away and kill the corner. Now, does this kill? Well, if he plays this way, yeah, that should just die. But what if he plays that way? So this is all something you read out pretty quickly, right? I mean, this black-white, that's an easy read. And the shape is a known shape, easy to recognize if you're familiar. Now, I've faced these simple corner shapes 100,000 times. So it's like, yeah, isn't it obvious? It's dead. But to someone who's hasn't faced it 100,000 times, you might go, just a second, what do you mean it's dead? How can you tell? So we could say I'm cheating at the 4Q level because I know the shapes to some extent. But it's, a fairly easy shape. And I may even be wrong. I'm not wrong. Okay. What if he plays here? Well, if we go this way, I think he's alive. So I'm going to have to go for the kill. Okay, as I go for the kill, what effect does that have on the outside? A great deal. Okay, so he only has one eye, but he can get two or escape. So he's not dead. But I have brought him down to one eye. Okay. He plays away. Let's not get surrounded here. Or more to the point, this move. If I let him connect under, I'm pretty much saying, I just want to get out here. I don't care if I have any eyes or points in the corner. Well, that's not the first thing I'd want to say. So, of course, we want to come down. Well, if I play here, the cut's real. I'm dying on the left. So we play this so that we're okay now. We can just kill. I may not have said that clearly. And now, if it's up to me, and I mean that in a negative way, if I'm just going to play whatever I want, I'm going to keep getting out. And there's a good chance this is correct. But I recognized habits and fear going on inside. So I go, well, I've accomplished the main task. Let's just walk away. So I haven't yet thought, should I or should I not play there? But rather, well, I don't want to follow in my, negativeness. So I thought, I've helped it. Now we'll go away. Where to? We're still pretty early in the game. Let's just take a 3-3. He takes, oh, I thought he was going to take the corner, right? But instead he goes this way. Uh, there's a ancient Joseki here. Let's look. If black plays here and I save, he takes the corner, and I've played an extra move at A. I've wasted a step here. So I'm supposed to take. He can say Atari, and then he very likely wants to play again. He's got an extra step in the wall. Okay, now that's, you don't see that Joseki a lot nowadays. I have seen it once or twice in the last 20 years, but it's not so common anymore. So when black plays here and I take, it reverts back to that. So I had to judge that, how I felt about that versus I can come out. Then it reverts back to that one. So I had to make a decision. Which do I prefer? I decided I don't mind if black gets the wall, because either he defends and I negate, or he grows and I break through, making his H3 stones weak. So I just saw the Mii and I'm thinking, good enough. So he goes this way, I negate, he turns. Okay, well, now it's annoying. You have to read out. If he plays, okay, that one, I'm alive. Okay, but what if he doubles? Well, let's say Atari. Okay, double Atari. This is really getting bad, right? So there's a lot of readout here. And after doing the readout, I'm thinking, no, he can't kill me. He can disturb me, but he can't kill me. So I thought, good opportunity to go back and kill that group. It's just been hanging there, very large. And I guess the other option is to start the upper left corner, but this is, nice, good kill, very big. Thumbs up. Now we're thinking, well, this looks like a natural move. But what about this? I guess I play here. Then he can do this if he wants. There's so many things that can happen. No, thank you. So I fix. It's a kind of a strange fix, don't you think? Empty triangle. Let's look at a few fixes. This fixes with better shape. We can fix over here. Now I'm alive, stopping his monkey jump. I looked at all those. I'm thinking, I want to go this way because I can now Hane the head of his two stones on one side or the other. So he's cut, his two stones are weak, and he's got another cut nearby. There's a lot to do here. So I thought if I play this famously bad shape, I think that really disturbs him. So that's why I played it. This is all very different from right and wrong. This is just a matter of trying to think through things, play reasonable moves, and don't worry about all the intense stuff. He plays. I go forward. If I don't, this becomes, it totally strengthens him and becomes absolutely powerful Sente. So no, we must stay here. Even if the points aren't that much difference, the shapes and the Sentes and double Sentes all are important. Okay, so I play it, and I'm now looking forward to the whole ABC situation. I don't know when that will uncover itself, right? So he plays over here. Okay, that's an easy one. Easy one. Yep, no problem. Kill it. This move. Slow, right? It's not like he's in danger there. If you were going to play it, you'd play it at least A, where it's affecting white's area. So he can do something in my area now, but it's not severe or anything. Okay, then I'll go to the next corner. He's clearly troubled on top. Interesting. So black's area 1 just perked up pretty big time. It's easy to imagine if white's not careful, black can get how many points here? Gosh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is a big area. He has a 19 line high wall from one end of the board to the other. This could really get out of hand. So how do we come in? It's a big question. Let's look at the tools. We have a cut. Actually, the two, it's the ABC, right? We can use these. What else can we use? There's a shoulder hit. That's a, like my first teacher said, if it has a name, it's probably a good move. The shoulder hit. Shoulder hit at E. Contact at F. This is all about G being somewhat lonely, and we can use that to our benefit. So E we can use, and I'll just say all the cuts at, I'm trying to get my letters in order here. So we have an A, B, and C idea. And finally, we've got this D stone. He's also far from home. And if we imagine I'm attacking that stone, this white stone should be relatively comfortable because black may well feel at least on equal footing in who's weak, who's strong. I have a nice thick white wall. He has a nice thick black wall. So this seems to be a rational tool. So where to start? Well, I thought the bottom, there's so many cuts. Let's start there. I don't have any intentions other than getting information. Okay. One more time. Are you going to go over or under? If he plays over, oh, I'll capture that stone later. I certainly don't want it now. And once I do capture it, I'll have a next move that's excellent. But I have no need for it at the moment. That's all for later. Okay. Then next, I came in with this one. Now again, notice A and all the black weaknesses with B. In other words, if I come up, Tari, Atari. There's a cut there. I mean, you see there's lots of Augie that can happen in this area. So white's doing well here. There's lots of options. So when considering if your move is a reasonable move, if you want it to be a, a group, something you want to keep. For instance, the B stones, I never thought for a moment I wanted to keep them. I only want something for information and to be useful later. But I'm pretty much thinking I want the stone. Well, what makes me think it's safe? Because that's the first thing you need to know. Is it safe? And I'm going, man, there's options everywhere. I can get healthy this way, that way, the other way. And in my head, I went through a couple of them. If here, I'll just do this. It looks like an easy road. If he does that, I'll just do this. It's an easy road. Part of this whole equation is he has a weak C group. So if he starts attacking me, let's just look at something simple. He goes to fight me, right? And I say, Atari, Atari. And then all of a sudden, I have a nice little wall in the center ready to disturb the top group. I go on the attack. Now, I'm not trying to name something that works or doesn't work, but rather part of the equation of the A stone is black's. There's another option. Black's weak on top. Okay. He plays here. Okay. Interesting. I think I'll just start going home. Thank you very much. And I like bothering the top group. I mean, I really like this move, right? Bother black, go home, get ready for these moves, right? Easy going home, shape moves. Lots of great options, really maintaining some health here. Okay, let's go home. Nice and simple. I didn't want to get complicated here. This looks like just a straightforward road. Okay, I think I'm home. I can walk in. Sure. Okay. So what is black doing with this last move? One, he's creating a safe area 1 and a safe group on top. Without that, the structure's poor. It's still not great, but it's certainly, for as close as white is, it's fine. Well, what else is he doing? Well, he's surrounding my A group. I don't like that very much. I might get in trouble here. I'm not trying to say he can cut right now. I'm trying to say, yikes. I mean, I don't have very many liberties here. So if he starts, going for some life, do I have time to kill him? Or do I have to save giving him life? These are hard questions. So start to get out, give myself some structure, okay, a little bit of thickness. This relationship is an important one. See how he can't cut there? This is fundamental to taking care of the corner. We often play it straight away, or we might jump, which also saves the cut. I went this way, which is perhaps questionable. If he had already had the F18 stone in, I don't think I'd be doing this, because this isn't so much a defensive play as a reducing black, working with future potential. This becomes a risk. But on this board, if he tries something, well, I can always get another eye up here. Okay, so there's some risk here. We got this far. Black plays this way. I'm going to be saving the cut. Well, that's not entirely true. I am going to be working in area 1, which may or may not involve actually saving the A stone. So it's not about the A stone, it's about the positions and the area and what's going on. So one thing to notice, he has an elephant eye at B. Well, he doesn't have any eyes up there to speak of. So I do a quick readout, and if he cuts me, I'm connected, right? He can't cut me there. So I'm by all means doing something valuable. Okay, I had to read out. This is where you have to keep your eye, stay on topic. If we play this way, that stone's dead. Our idea was just bye-bye. If I play this way, which is what the topic is, well, I can connect at A or I can connect home at B. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. These are pretty simple readouts. When we say simple readouts, if you're in the habit of doing a whole bunch of 2 and 3 move readouts, I mean, every game you're doing hundreds, right? It's just a habit. You look over here, you look over there. What's that look like? Can you capture the stone? None of this 5, 6, 7 deep stuff, but just here, one move, and you see A or B. If that's your habit, it becomes very easy. If you're not used to doing this, oh, a 2-move readout. I don't know if I can do that. Well, get used to it, as you can't get a lot simpler and go. So one move, boom, boom. Now, one other thing to say about this, I read out A, I read out B, I read out C, right? I'm looking at different things, and each one is a 1-move, 2-move readout, feels good, feels bad, nothing particularly to a conclusion, but the path is clear, the path is easy, no risk for me, lots of risk for him, just little, you discern the position. Anyway, there you go. So I played that. Boom, just go home. Oh, I want to connect so bad. But all of a sudden, it's becoming tricky. My 3 stones, they might get cut off. I don't want to read all this out. That's like a 4 and 5 move readout. So, nice and simple, go home. Now I know he can't hurt me. Okay. Tari, I read this out. If I kill A, my B stone's home to the right. If he saves, I kill C. So he's dead or he's dead. I am safe. Each one of those is a 1 or 2 move readout. Okay. Well, sure. I thought I captured there, but I do like running out, maintains the cut, and I still have me eye. Makes sense. Oh, and this one. Okay. My 3 stones are again in jeopardy. What shall we do? How about we Atari and get home? Yeah, but if white C, which I long for, because that cuts him off from going home. His group could die, which it does. C would be wonderful. So a 1-move readout. From here we look and we realize connected A, kill it B. I have Mia. I am safe. Oh, man. That's nice. Well, things have changed. Now, when he cuts, it's in Sente. I die. Okay. Notice every move. 2-move readout, 1-move readout. I might do it 5 times in a move. Boom, 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 boom. Which one looks best? Little pictures. So connect. I thought of which one's better? I don't know. But this one, oh, so solid. Took away his Sente, looking good. Okay. He comes in. Really? Well, I don't want to go, well, I'm going to kill your A group. Well, if I fail and he kills my B stone, that's a big area. So we'll just start walking out. Capture. No save. No co's here. All right. Not sure I see a risk here for white. I played here because let's imagine black. Okay, I'll save that. Thank you. Black starts trying to surround the whole A group. You see my B stones getting in more and more trouble. This situation is at the moment, everything's fine. But as the game continues, and he says, I'm going to live over here as I threaten the cut. No, you're not. I'm going to, threaten to save my stone. Oh, I'll just go ahead and kill it. Oh, I mean, I'm not ready to fight in this area. But when I play here, okay, everything is settled. Now when we fight, it's going to be 80, 90% easy for me. Without this, it's going to be 50-50, much harder. So that settles the situation, clarifies I'm fine, he's dead. Comes out, well, then I'll start coming in. I mean, if you're not going to defend your top area, then okay, I'm coming in. Where? I'm looking at, there's 2 different monkey jumps from either side. There's a move at C, should probably connect to one side or the other. That's a lot. I don't know. I do not know. And there's no way I want to find out because that would take hard work, hard reading. So how does one decide? Well, he does have this elephant eye at A, really bad relationship with the cut at B just sitting there. Well, that's bad. Great. Well, let's start there then. Kind of natural. Part of that, readout. He cuts me. Okay. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty easy readout. So I start there. Liz, he's about to live in my corner and kill my whole group. No, thank you. Oh, I went this way. That's right. Thinking if you go after my group, which has lots of positive possibilities, your B group is faltering quickly. Again, no conclusion. I didn't read anything to conclusion, but if you compare the B group to the A group's in the corner. B group's not. A group has lots of space. The B group, I mean, just no space. So, hang on. Now, once he makes more space, great. Then there's some equity, defend it. I'll just play here. He saves? That's a little silly. 6 points in double gote. So I didn't read out if he was live or dead. I just thought, I sure am glad I'm not black. I hope no one plays that against me. It's a real burden, right? Comes in, monkey jump. Why not? Seems natural. Save, capture. And now I'm thinking, now this one I did a little reading, a little deeper, where I had to, pay attention and make decisions. Boom, boom. I do my co-threat, whatever that is. He captures. I make good my co-threat. Uh-oh, his group came back to life. Now, that is an easy read, but there was self-discipline involved because I just wanted to go for the kill. Stopping myself, then realizing I'm at risk. Control yourself, get your bloodlust in order, and just play strong. So connect. Okay. And again, I'm not reading on his life and death. And I go, really? Well, now life and death is simple. Atari, come in. He's dead. Take away the eye. Atari, connect. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Don't. Kill it. Kill it. And his A group is dead. His B group is dead. His C is absolutely dead. There's nothing he can do to disturb me. He can't hurt me anywhere. So I stopped the game at that point. He didn't resign. I actually resigned physically. I just clicked the button resign so I could download, because the game's over. And I didn't want to wait 100 moves I don't know this computer. Is it going to play the next 100 moves? And then play 30 Dame in a row? I don't know. So I thought, well, that's game. Okay, guys. Thanks for the comment that brought this about. And there was a different feel to the moves. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot.